Starting to wonder if perhaps we need a Class A.
Hi everyone! So we are on the road again and we're really happy and excited because now we're allowed to travel outside our health regions in BC.
Yeah, we're still encouraged to travel within the province right now, but other than that we have sort of free scope. And we're off to Manning Park.
Yeah, it's one of our favorite places to camp. So we hope you enjoyed the trip with us. Problem. Looks like our campground is closed. We have reservations, but it says there's hazardous tree removal going on. So I don't know if they had to close it suddenly or what, but the gate is closed.
I think we might be camping on the highway.
Luckily it's midweek, so there are some spots, actually quite a few spots available here at the Cold Spring Campground. So Gordon's just gone off to check out some of the other sites and see if there's anything nice. This one is available and it's right on the water, but it's a reservable site, only available for one night, and we were planning to stay 2 nights. We managed to catch the BC Parks people on the road. They did a hazard assessment and there was a whole bunch of trees that were in danger of coming down, so they had to suddenly close the campground and take out a few hundred trees. We moved over to this spot. Gordon found it as he was walking around. And actually the other one we were in was quite nice, number 5, but it's only available for one night. And this one's actually got no tag, so it means we could probably stay for 2 nights here without moving. And then all the other ones are not as nice as this. It's nice and roomy. We're on the river, which is pretty amazing. I think we're pretty lucky to get this spot.
I just said to Mickey, what do we get for dessert tonight? Then she reminded me that I'd picked up pie. So here's the big reveal. Whoa! Lemon meringue. Bumbleberry. Nice.
How's the pie?
Very sugary. Good. Our friend Mike, you may have seen in some of our other videos, sent us a note reminding us that today is Captain Picard Day. So happy Captain Picard Day. So to celebrate, we stopped to pick up pie. Mickey's enjoying hers. She didn't eat nearly as much as I did, but I'll hike faster tomorrow. Some of the other spots, not near the river, but in the trees. Pretty. So it's about 6:30. We're just on our happy Captain Picard Day post-pie hike. Anyway, it's just a gorgeous little hike along the canyon. It's just beautiful.
The irony is, we got a nicer campsite than we would have gotten when we booked at Lightning Lakes, because the spot that we had at Lightning Lakes was in the trees. But we have a nice Riverside campsite now. So.
And open for sun, which is nice.
Yeah, so sometimes things work out for the best.
Lightning Lakes is probably our least favorite campground, and it's not that it's not a great campground. If you like facilities, there's showers there. If you have kids, there's playgrounds. It's just busier than we prefer. It is quiet though, because you're quite a ways away from the road and you're in between the mountain valleys. But it's really the access to the lake and the hiking trails that the reason that we were going to go there, and that just makes it easier for us and not have to drive somewhere else. But we love Cold Spring where we're at right now, in part because of this trail here. And we can carry on if we wanted to. So tomorrow, if we decide to do the same trip we did a few years ago, we'll hike along this trail and then go up Windy Joe, which is the mountain right over there. From our campsite to the top of Windy Joe's probably about 9 kilometers one way. Doesn't look like any snow. Last time we were there was still some snow. It'll be very pleasant. I'm hoping the weather stays nice and we get to do the trip again.
So I'm just about to make breakfast, and I picked this up at Whole Foods. I found this for the first time the other day, and it's called Just Egg. It's a plant-based egg, and I'm going to try to make a breakfast sandwich with it, with some plant-based bacon. So we'll see how it goes.
How's the vegan bacon and the vegan egg?
Looking pretty good.
It sounds like I have skepticism in my voice. The bacon's actually very good. Looks good. You sure this isn't just made out of egg?
It looks like egg, doesn't it? Mung bean is what we made it out of.
What is it?
Mung bean.
Not usually on my breakfast list.
Yeah. Toasting the bagels in the frying pan.
The bacon and tomato, it adds a lot more flavor to it, so it makes it taste very similar to a traditional bagel sandwich.
Not bad. I'm really enjoying the sandwich. It's really good. So thumbs up from me.
Yeah, it was very good. I'd like another. It was really tasty. So this is the route to Mount Frosty. To our left is just farther along the river. We've done Mount Frosty in one of our previous videos, but went in from the Lightning Lake side. Also the Pacific Crest Trails this way, which we won't be doing. And Windy Joe, maybe 5K from here. We'll soon find out. So we'll carry on now up to Windy Joe. Hopefully no snow. We'll see.
But we're prepared if there is.
Yeah, we do have our micro spikes.
So there's a campground right down here on the PCT. Down here, not too far from here.
Just on the right.
Yeah, for the PCT hikers.
You do that, you've only got what, a couple thousand miles left. Almost done. It's a crawl on the knees obstacle. We're stuck almost now. Oh, yes, I'm through. The wiser person's taken off their pack. That was just my huge shoulder muscles getting in the way.
Alright.
Don't laugh too much.
Oh. Great, you should have warned me.
More deadfall. there. Q theme from Chariots of Fire. It seems it seems like a lot longer hike than 9K to me. I know the trailhead I think says 7, or it doesn't say, but that's what the hiking books say. But personally, I think it's longer. Or maybe it just feels that way. So this is an old forestry lookout, but they don't use it now. Gorgeous spot. Nice views. Okay, a little area to sit in. Here's I was going to check the elevation. Now I don't have to. Just a little shade under 6,000 feet, 1825 meters. Named after Joe Hilton, who worked in the park from 1946 to 1975. He was responsible for laying out many of the hiking trails which exist in the park today. Nice. They've taken out a bunch of trees. I think it's probably just to improve the view. I think we should go up.
After climbing all this feet.
You should do two ladder steps at a time.
Yeah. You should do this first.
And then a really nice person would hold it for the person coming after them. Mount Winthrop. I'm reading this from up here. Cascade Mountains, Pacific Crest Trail, probably goes right down that valley right there. Mount Ford, Mount Outram, just see the tip of it over there. Mount Dudney. Okay, we're done. Nice day, maybe about 20K. And now we're gonna have bumbleberry pie and beer. We're gonna bet the van is hot. We're also curious to see what our battery's at. Oh yes, it's warm in here. The temperature in here is actually 31 degrees, so pretty darn warm, but we didn't have the fan on, we just left a little bit of a gap. So it's pretty good, it'll cool down quickly. Our battery is at 13.21, about 13.3, 13.35 seems to be maximum charge. So it's almost fully charged from the sun. I think the fridge is running, which keeps it a little lower. A post-hike feast. We've got the West Coast Pale Campout, lovely Fernie. The bumbleberry pie from Home Cafe. Some bagels, some cheese for me, some olives. I think he's got some hummus. A well-deserved post-hike treat. It was actually a great trip. We only saw 2 other people at the top. We got up there and maybe half hour later, another couple came up and we were sitting on one section of rock. They were quite a distance away on another. Views were spectacular. It was just a wonderful day. I really enjoyed it. About 2.5 hours each way. I think the only thing that we didn't do right is we probably should have left a window open and our fan on the van, because the van's very warm right now. But it's just with the back doors open, it cools down right away.
Yeah, it's a nice place. So cheers.
Yeah.
A good hike.
Just a great hike. Salute. Very good.
Very nice. Refreshing.
And our view, just as nice as ever. So one piece of advice, Mickey and I noted as we started doing a lot more hiking again, that our medical kits, that many of the things inside had actually expired. So you just want to make sure, go through it once a year, make sure everything's up to date. I mean, most things are fine. You know, gloves and antiseptic wipes are probably fine. These are actually an antihistamine that we use, and they'd actually expired, so we updated those. Just to make sure that everything that you need is current. I know everyone's medical kit will have something a little different in it, and that's fine, but just make sure that whatever you have is up to date. That'll serve you well on the trail or wherever else. Dinner tonight. That's after all those snacks.
We're not.
I really don't know why she's laughing. I thought this mustache went well with my hair.
I'm going to do mashed potatoes, but I'm steaming broccoli
Broccoli
on
on top.
top in one pot. The salmon's for Gordon, and this is for me. Black beans with corn and peppers. So I'm just going to saute that after I finish with the fish.
They both look good. Potatoes about to become mashed. With a fork.
And there's little bits of broccoli in it.
Just to give it that hint
Nice
of
little
intrigue.
color.
What's the green thing in my potato? We'll say it's broccoli for now. Alright, bon appetit.
Cheers.
Salut.
So we just popped by the Lightning Lakes day use area just to have a quick lunch and get ready to head home.
Yeah, we had a nice day. It was a wonderful campsite. Even though our reservation got canceled, I think we ended up in a nicer spot. And the only, and I can't even really call it a complaint, but our probably only criticism of our spot was that the river was so loud that sometimes we couldn't even hear each other. And you'll probably see that in the video, just the loud volume of the water.
Yeah.
But it was gorgeous. And then just this morning we ran into another couple who are out in their RS Adventurous Chocolate, I think they've called it. And they've had it for 3 months, so they're just exploring parts of BC right now. And we wish we were actually going out as well, but we're going to be heading home today.
So we hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so already.
And we can't be at Manning Park and not show some photos of the little ground squirrels by Lightning Lake, so we'll close with that. So we'll see you next time.
See you next time. That's the new full-service campground that they're building. The Skyview Campground, 90 sites, and it's right near Lightning Lake, so it works out really well.